Scotties, last time we talked, my followers learned that a Bikestream RV is the lightest and smallest RV ever built. It's so small, it is pulled by bicycle.
Yeah, that's right, Fernando. We also told them that they can save $400 on buying their own bike stream through our upcoming Kickstarter campaign. And when they come to pick it up at our factory in Indiana, we'll treat them to a bike stream adventure, which is worth another $395 for free.
Wow, that's crazy. $795. It's a huge saving when you pick it up over there. But what exactly is a Bikestream adventure? Just wondering.
Yeah, that's a great question. During our initial market research, we realized that bike streaming is such a new concept. People had a tough time getting their head around it. So we initially took people on an overnight trip in a bike stream to help them better understand. It was kind of like taking a car on an overnight test drive, only you don't usually sleep in your car overnight.
I get it. So by taking them on an overnighter, they will know once they can pull the RV by bicycle. They fit inside of it, and they can get a good night's rest, right?
Correct. And those are the three most important questions our market research told us people ask themselves in their head before they make a purchase. The answers to your questions, Fernando, are, of course, yes, yes, and yes. But people have to know the answers themselves before they'll buy a Bikestream RV.
That makes lots of sense. But that still doesn't tell my followers what a Bikestream adventure is.
Well, we're getting there, but I got to lay down a little bit of groundwork first. We learned something totally unexpected during that first phase of our market research. We learned that there's a huge population of people that just love the concept of pollution-free bicycle camping, but there are other serious constraints that keep them from buying a Bikestream RV, at least in their current situation.
Oh, well, what kind of constraints?
The biggest constraint we found was that a lot of interested people had no place to store a bike stream. Now, think about apartment dwellers in the big cities. They might carry their bicycle up 3 flights of stairs and keep it in their living room. But it's impractical, maybe even impossible to do that with one of our RVs.
Yeah, that would be a big obstacle. I sort of feel sorry for those people that liked the concept but didn't want to buy a Bikestream RV.
That's why we decided to create Bikestream Adventures. Instead of taking people out on an overnight test drive, we thought we'd try taking people on a 3-day, 2-night adventure for a small fee. And guess what? It worked. In fact, our research shows that the potential market for a Bikestream Adventures as a standalone product is 10 times as large as it is for Bikestream RVs.
So if I understand what you're saying, you'll take these people to someplace exciting like the Falls or Everglades for a weekend vacation in a Bikestream RV?
Yeah, someday we will. I noticed that you didn't mention any of the exciting places to visit in Indiana. In your mind, you went straight to New York and Florida. But you know what? We wanted to keep it local. So we've created 7 Bikestream adventures around the exciting things to do right here in northern Indiana.
I didn't know there were that exciting places in Indiana. You really don't hear about it much.
You're right. Most people don't know much about Indiana. They consider it to be flyover country, just a hunk of dirt that you fly over to get somewhere exciting, somewhere you want to go. But did you know that Indiana has a wild buffalo herd?
It's crazy. I really didn't know that.
Yep. In 1996, the Nature Conservancy bought 7,800 acres of productive farmland and started converting it back to wild natural prairie. You know, the type of environment the first white settlers would have seen when they first came to Indiana. By 2016, the Nature Conservancy had established the prairie to the point where it could actually sustain a herd of wild buffalo. So they brought 23 buffalo from Wind Cave Nature Area in South Dakota, and they allowed them to roam free on 1,100 acres. That was the first time buffalo had roamed free in Indiana in over 200 years. And guess what? The herd has grown to 90 buffalo today. The heaviest adult weighs 1,640 pounds, and the smallest calf right now weighs 1/10 of that, just 164 pounds. It's an awe-inspiring thing to see, Fernando. We built one of our Bike Stream adventures around that herd, and we call it the Kankakee Sands Adventure. Anyone who goes on that Bike Stream adventure can get up close and personal with the happiest herd of buffalo on planet Earth.
Wow, that's so cool. I'd love to see that myself, honestly.
You can for just $395, and we take care of absolutely everything. For all 7 of our current Bike Stream adventures, all you need to bring with you is a toothbrush and some clothes. We provide the bicycle. We provide the Bike Stream RV. We provide the campsite. We find lots of interesting things to do in the area, fun and educational, and we feed you like a king.
Why don't you do Bike Stream adventures anywhere else in the country? Why is it always just local?
Well, we will be establishing franchises around the country, relying on the local knowledge of our franchisees to come up with destinations. Geez, if we can come up with 7 in northern Indiana, flyover country, I'll bet you could come up with at least 20 destinations around Phoenix.
There's the Phoenix Bat Cave, and there's the Tonto National Forest. Camping in the desert and watching the sunrise would definitely be an adventure. Hey, Study, what about the hot air balloon rides?
That could definitely be incorporated. You just have to make sure you can cover the additional cost of any included activities. You know what, Fernando? I think you're hooked. You came up with 4 great ideas in about 10 seconds. It'd take some more investigation to see if any of those ideas would pan out, to see if they're practical, but they definitely have the right feel. Maybe you'll become our franchisee for Arizona Bike Stream Adventure someday.
Maybe. But remember, guys, you heard about it first right here at FMC Clips Bike Stream, baby. Boom!